I just realized I didn't have my microphone plugged in, so I'm gonna have to do this all over again. But I hope you enjoyed this video. But this little video is a bit of a different video. So this is things I would do if I wasn't an anxious girl or I had no anxiety whatsoever. So yeah, I thought we'll get started. Some of the things might be a little weird, while other things would be like just, I guess, more minor, like very achievable to like kind of difficult. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, the first thing would be drive in the city. So gain more confidence driving in the city. I feel like this one can be very, very achievable. I just need to get more confidence of driving in smaller places with a lot more cars and people around. This would mean I wouldn't have to catch the train as much because there's a lot of, drug addicts and weird people. So I'd feel a lot safer bringing my own car and parking it in this. Sorry if you hear that, that's Toby. so like parking it in the city would be better than catching the train. Obviously I'm grateful that there is a train that goes to the city, but I would love to gain more confidence on the roads in the city and parking and all that. Yeah, it's definitely something I need to work on because I can do this on the weekend, like early in the morning, like Sundays when there's no one around. So maybe I can get used to the roads, and then maybe I can build up doing it at like different times of the day. So we're at lunchtime when it's more busy. So yeah, I feel like this one's very achievable. Okay, next one is zipline. I feel like this one is achievable, but I would be very, very scared and probably very nervous to jump to do it. But it looks so cool. Especially, I would love to do one like you see in the photo where they're either over like an ocean or they're over like a forest. It just looks so cool and looks so fun. Um, again, I'm not sure how I'll go because it'll be heights and you'll be probably going fast. Obviously, I don't want to go the ones where I go too fast because I want to experience it. But again, it'll still be like a cool experience. Just be very scary to start off, but once you're on it, it'll probably be awesome. Next one is live in the city, so experience the city lifestyle. I feel like this one is achievable. I do not want to do this long term, so maybe a year or so, like rent out apartment or townhouse. Even if it's near the city, that'll still be cool because you can still experience the city lifestyle. Um, I would I don't think I'm that much of a city person, but there's so much in the city that I still haven't seen and places I haven't seen in the city. And I know there's a lot of hidden gems in there. And I feel like the only way you can experience everything is by living in the city. Because then you can see it every day and find new things every day. So it looks like a cool place to live for a little bit. Next one is live at the beach, experience the beach lifestyle. I feel like this one is achievable. So again, maybe rent out apartment, townhouse, or a house walking distance from the beach. I can see myself living at the beach long term, so longer than the city. I I just love like the environment, especially early in the morning when everyone's out doing their exercises, running, bike riding. Just seems so peaceful and nice. And I already know a beach I'd like to live at, which would be Henley Beach, because everyone just seems so nice. And there was people picking up rubbish after each other, and I was like, "Oh, that's so lovely." It's more on the rich side, but it still looks so lovely, and I feel like it would be cool to live near the beach. Next one is live off grid in the country, so experience off grid living. I feel like this one is achievable, but a lot of work. I don't think I'll do this one full time unless I really absolutely love it. I feel like you can learn a lot of survival skills from survival skills from living this lifestyle. And I feel like if you're with other people, I feel like you can all put in work. So like it's like you'll have like different skill levels, so you can all do something, like maybe like some woodwork, farming. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about off grid living, and they have like their own farms, they have their own like solar system for power, and it just looks so cool that they have like freedom to do everything. But again, it looks like there's so much work that you don't see behind scenes. So I feel like living with people off grid would probably be a bit better, because then again, you can all put in some kind of work. But yeah, I mean, living like alone would probably be like okay for a little bit, but I feel like it can be really lonely, especially if you're like miles away from like towns or something like that. But yeah, probably with people. But it looks like so cool to experience and yeah, gain like skills and just see a new way of living. Oh, okay, this one might be a little bit, yeah. Okay, so join the Navy, gain life experience. I feel like this one would be probably difficult. I obviously do not want to go to war, and I do not want to have a long-term career out of it. I just want to experience it. And if it's like the police force where you have to be over a certain amount of weight, I might not even be able to get into it anyway, and I might be too sensitive. Obviously, those are things I can work on. Maybe the weight will be a lot harder though, because it's hard for me to gain weight. So I'm not sure if Navy goes like the police force where you have to be a certain like amount of kilos. But yeah, I just thought this would be like a cool experience, even if it's just like behind scenes, like working on the submarines or something. I feel like that would be like a cool experience. So yeah, and obviously I do not want a lifetime career. I just want experience for a year or so. Next one is volunteer as a paramedic, so gain life-saving skills. I feel like this one is achievable. Again, I'm not sure if this one goes by weight as well, like the police force would. I feel like this one would be a bit easier to get into. It's definitely something I can see myself doing later in life, so when I'm older. So I don't really care if I don't get into it like now or in my 20s or when I'm young. It's definitely something I can do when I'm older. I always wanted to save a life, even if it's only one. So yeah, I volunteer paramedic. I think I will be able to do that, especially like when I'm like older and have like more of like experience talking to people and all that. So yeah, when I'm older and if I'm bored and have nothing to do, this is something as on probably will be always on my mind. So yeah, obviously I do not want to do the commercial one, because again, I don't want to have a a full-time career out of it. I don't want to actually be like the commercial paramedics. I just want to be more like volunteer paramedic. I feel like it's more laid back. Obviously you probably have to attend some scary things, but I think commercial would be the ones that attend the really scary things. But yeah, it just looks something like interesting to do. Okay. This one might be a bit difficult, probably very difficult, this one. Apprenticeship mechanic, so gain car knowledge. I'm not a car girl, so I have no idea anything about cars. All that I know is that they go broom broom and that's it. But I would love to know more about cars and vehicles. Obviously, I do not want to have a long-term career, but I would like to know how things work. And because of that, that probably make it difficult to get into, because I don't actually really want to become a mechanic. I just want to become a mechanic so I know how more things work and how I know how to change a tire and all that. But yeah, so I don't think they probably won't let me do that if I just tell them that. So yeah, I'm not really sure about this one, but it's something that's been on my mind. Okay, next one is own and drive a bigger car, so gain more confidence in different size vehicles. I feel like this one is achievable. Obviously, this one will be better for like longer road trips, 4-wheel driving and camping. Being able to see over smaller cars, I like that too. Obviously not for the city. I wouldn't take this into the city. That's why I like my car now is perfect size for like the city and that. I mean, they're perfect probably for longer road trips too, but like if you want to actually do the full experience, like full driving, and you can fit a lot more in this car, so you can go on more like camping. And yeah, definitely something I want in the future is to drive and own a bigger car. I definitely want to gain more confidence driving in different size vehicles, especially bigger vehicles. Next one is go on longer road trips, so see new places, gain confidence on the road. I feel like this one is very achievable. I definitely need to gain more confidence on the road. I can start off small, so going to like close by towns and then taking it longer. It would be good to get outside the house and my comfort zone, which is something I need to do more. But yeah, I definitely need to gain confidence on the road. On places that I know, like roads I know, I'm alright, but when I'm on a new road, I get very anxious. So definitely want to improve that. Next one is connect a trailer to a car. So learn to connect a trailer to a car. I feel like this one is very achievable. Obviously, this would be better to transport, can fit more. I'm not sure if my car will be able to pull it, but if I had like, the bigger car, I'd definitely be able to do this. So yeah, I have no idea how to connect the trailer to a car, and it'd be so better to transport things. And I need to remember that I have the trailer on the car, because then merging in the traffic, I'll have to wait for like bigger gaps. But yeah, this is definitely something I want to learn, because it'd be good for like transporting like even if it's just like around the corner, like if you have like furniture or something, that'd be cool, or a camper trailer, that'd be cool too. I don't think I'll need the camper trailer, as it's probably only just me and someone else, so yeah, but who knows. Next one is ride my bike out in public, so go on lots of bike ridings. I feel like this one's very achievable. I want to gain more confidence riding my bike out in public, even around my neighborhood. I want to go on lots of relaxed bike ridings, but I'm worried about like cars and people. I don't know, something about riding on the road scares me. And obviously there are bike trails, but sometimes you have to be on the road to get to those bike trails. So yeah, that's what worries me the most about it, is riding on the roads with the cars around. But yeah, it just looks so relaxing and fun. I really want to ride my bike more. It's at my parents' house because there's a lot more room there. The tires are flat, and I think some things are rusted, but I feel like we can fix that. But yeah, so I definitely want to do that. Yeah, next one. Put a roof/bike rack on a car, so go on lots of adventures. I feel like this one's achievable too. I want to bring my bike places and find like new biking trails, go on biking adventures with friends and family. I think that would be cool. And I think my car will be right to handle it. My car isn't, I don't think, too much smaller than the car in the photo, so hopefully my car will be able to handle having like bikes on the top of my roof. I like this better than having the bikes on the back of the roof. I don't know why, I just feel like you can put a lot more on top of the roof, as well as the bike rack can also, be a normal roof rack, so you can use it for other things. So yeah, I definitely want to go on more bike adventures, definitely with friends and family, because I feel like that looks so cool. And yeah, I want to try this. I want to put a bike rack or some kind of rack on my car that can fit bikes. Hopefully my car is big enough. But yeah, next one. This is something I always wanted to do, which is stand-up paddle boarding. I feel like this one's a very achievable. It's so relaxing. It looks so relaxing and so fun, and it's something I always wanted to do. Again, roof racks would be great for this, because then you can transport it on top of the car to wetlands, beaches, rivers, or whatever you're going to. It just looks so fun. I don't think I ever done stand-up paddle boarding, but I seen it. You go to the beach on early and you see people on the nice calm water doing it. I'm like, oh, that looks so lovely. So it's something I always wanted to do, and I feel like it's very achievable. Another thing I always wanted to do was kayaking. Again, this one is very achievable. It looks like a lot of fun, and I remember doing it in the aquatics, going to like aquatics center place when I was younger in primary school. Obviously, that one was a bit different because you could fit more people. I'm not sure if it's like called different, like canoe kayaking, if like it's different people, but like amount of people that can fit on it. But yeah, we were on kayaks that could fit, I think, 3 people on it. And I remember standing up on it because the instructor said that you could, but then the teacher, for some reason, doesn't. One of them, I don't think they like me much because sometimes when I do stuff, they would yell at me. So yeah, I got yelled at by the teacher saying, "Oh, get down." I didn't say anything because I was too shy to, but I should have said, "The instructor said we could stand up." And I standed up perfect. I had good balance. Maybe she was worried I'd fall, but if I fall, then that would just be my fault. But yeah, I want to do the kayaking, the one you see in the photo here, where it's just one person, but you can do it with other people. So like you have 2 kayaks and you can kayak together. It just looks so fun. Again, that's why car racks would come in handy with this kind of stuff, because you can transport it. But yeah, I really liked doing kayaking in the aquatics, and yeah, I would love to do it again. That was like years ago in primary school. Yeah, that teacher actually yelled at me twice, not for that, but doing another thing when we went camping. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, I definitely want to do kayaking. Something very achievable. Okay. I'm not sure if this is what it's called, but deckhand on a boat slash yacht. I feel like this can be achievable. It looks like a lot of cool experience, and I wouldn't mind if I have to travel to a different state to do this because it looks so fun. I feel like you'd have to have good people skills to do something like this, which is something I need to work on. But I feel like doing this, you'll gain a lot of confidence with people anyway. But like in the deckhand where you help clean the deck, prep things, I feel like it'd just be really, really cool experience. And I seen somewhere online that was something similar to that, where it was in the Gold Coast and you can get like paid to learn things but also kind of travel, and it looked really cool. I'm thinking about actually applying maybe next year if they're still going. So yeah, I mean, it's not deckhand, but it's something to do with flight center, so travel, and it looks so cool. But yeah, so this is just something that's been on my mind. I think only recently it's been on my mind, but it looks cool. Next one is get my boat license, so drive and own a boat. I feel like this one will be very difficult. I have no room for storing a boat at my house, so I have to store it at the docks. I think that's what it's called, but it just looks cool. It just looks cool to like drive, like especially like the speed boats. You can go. Sorry, Toby wanted to get down. But it just looks cool, like driving the speedboat or whatever boat. It just looks cool. I feel like for fishing would be cool as well, and like maybe more aqua sports. So yeah, or activities, whatever you want to call it. But it looks so cool. Mainly, I just want it because it looks fun and cool. But I feel like it would be difficult. Obviously, I'd like a trainer to train me up too. I'm not sure how getting your boat license work. Okay, this one might be a bit, yeah. Become a yacht captain. I feel like this one be very difficult, but it looks like such a cool experience, and I feel like it'll make you look rich and fancy. Again, I wouldn't mind if I had to travel to a different state to do this. It just looks so cool. Maybe like work for a small yacht family company or something. But it just looks so fun to do, like fun to like drive a yacht. It just looks so cool. I think I'm not sure what attracted me to this. I guess because it looks cool. I'm not sure if I'd have like a long-term career out of it, but it just looks so cool to experience. Okay, I think this is my last one. Live and study abroad. So experience a new way of living. I feel like this one would be difficult, especially getting used to a new environment and everything and being away from family. I would not want to do long term unless I actually absolutely love and fall in love with the country I went to. I'm not sure what I'd study, probably a language if the main country's tongue isn't English, but maybe something else if I want. Maybe one of the other things I mentioned. It just looks like a cool experience in a lifetime, and I know I see it a lot online, but there's also a lot of people that never get to experience this, and it just looks like a cool thing to experience. And yeah, because I see a lot of people go to Japan to become English teachers or whatnot, and it just looks so cool. And that's the end of the slideshow. I really hope you like this, because I really had a lot of fun making this PowerPoint. But yeah, so there was just little things that I'm thinking about maybe doing in the future. Maybe in like a couple years time, maybe 20 years time or whatever, we can come back to this video and I can see if I achieved anything on here. But anyway, I think maybe I might make another one too. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Eternal Marie, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!